Polling underway in the 70-member Delhi Assembly elections. Triangular contest between the Congress, the BJP and the newly formed party, the Aam Aadmi Party. Police deployment almost doubles as 634 booths identified as critical.
Group of ministers in Telengana to meet today again as deliberations remain inconclusive yesterday. Congress leaders including J.D. Seelam and Pallam Raju meet Home Ministers separately. Meanwhile, Prime Minister says UPA government is committed for Telengana creation.
Issues including Telengana, price rise, coal allocations, CBI to figure in the winter session of Parliament beginning tomorrow.
The empowered group of ministers headed by Finance Minister P. Chidambaram approves the much-awaited guidelines on telecom mergers and acquisitions and decides on the quantum of 2G spectrum to be auctioned in January 2014.
Supreme Court directs the states and union territories to frame rules for regulating sale of asset by March 31st, 2014. The Apex Court also seeks response to provide free treatment to asset victims, including the cost of plastic surgery.
Supreme Court dismisses Congress leader Sajjan Kumar's plea for quashing of charges against him in 1984 anti-Sikh riots case. The Apex Court asked him to face trial.
Retired Supreme Court Judge Sheikh Ganguly, who's accused of sexual assault by a law intern, says he's undecided on quitting as chairman of the West Bengal Human Rights Commission. Pressure mounts from all quarters for his resignation.
President Pranab Mukherjee stresses on skill development and economic empowerment of the people with disabilities, calls upon both government and private sector to evolve a mechanism to achieve the desired benefits.
Navy Chief Admiral D.K. Joshi says commercial vessels armed with security personnel and weapons in the Arabian Sea may pose security threat to nations in the Indian Ocean region.
Foreign Secretary Sujata Singh to visit Bangladesh today. Besides meeting her Bangladeshi counterpart Shahidul Haq, Singh will also call on Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and Foreign Minister Abdul Hassan Mahmood Ali.
The second day of the Bali WTO meeting is expected to see hectic parleys among WTO members. India will stress on issues of developing nations at the G33 meet on food security. Several organizations support India's stand on issues and blame the rich countries for the impasse.
In Nepal, Election Commission announces the results of the 335 proportionate seats in the 601 Constituent Assembly. Nepali Congress emerges as the largest party but fails short of majority to form the government on its own.
In Pakistan, at least 13 persons are killed in Karachi in targeted shootings, including 5 suspected Taliban activists and 2 Moroccan students. No one has claimed responsibility for that so far.
And in Iraq, at least 23 people were killed in attacks in Baghdad as well as northern and western part of the country. More than 7,000 civilians and 900 security personnel have been killed since January.
India decides to offer $1 million for destruction of Syria's chemical weapons and related facilities. The financial contribution will be given to the trust fund set up at the Organization for Prohibition of Chemical Weapons at Hague.
French experts rule out a theory that Yasser Arafat was killed by poisoning. The French experts' findings differ significantly from the Swiss scientists whose research suggests Arafat's death by poisoning.
In Egypt, the text of a new constitution handed over to Egypt's interim president Adli Mansour. The draft will be put to referendum soon.
Back home, the Madras High Court dismisses a petition challenging Centre's decision to confer Bharat Ratna on cricketer Sachin Tendulkar and scientist C.N.R. Rao.
Skipper Mahendra Singh Dhoni wins the People's Choice Award. He is the second Indian to win the coveted prize after Sachin Tendulkar.
Birth anniversaries of former President K. Venkataraman and former Prime Minister I. K. Gujral being observed today.